It's that time of the day again where we get to see college students say some of the most stupidest things and think they're smart when they're saying stupid things. But as I usually say, I'm not going to talk too much. Let's get into the video.
Hello, Charlie.
Hello.
My name's Adam. So I want to ask you, what do you think about veganism? Vegetarianism.
I am not a fan of veganism, but you have a right to be vegan, obviously.
So let me clarify.
Yeah.
You on abortion, you support pretty much banning abortion in most situations.
Yes, but humans are not rabbits.
Yes, so
and humans are not deer and humans are not cows.
Okay.
I'm already going to stop this student from saying something stupid, even though we are going to watch it. Don't tell me this guy is going to do something like comparing an egg to a zygote or a fetus, because I'm assuming that is what he's going to do. And even if it is the case that he doesn't do that, he's definitely going to say and do something stupid. But let's get back into it.
I want to ask you, do you think it's a little bit hypocritical that you oppose abortion, but you also oppose veganism? Most animals, most adult, like cows, pigs, chickens, they're more intelligent than fetuses and little children, small
okay, so
infants.
I can't believe
So
I have
how
to.
come?
It was even more stupid than I thought it would be, but he tried to say because of the fact that those specific animals, according to him, are more intelligent, he's essentially saying that means they have more worth, therefore you should be a vegan. If we were to follow that logic to its logical conclusion, then you could also say that smart people are the ones who should survive, and the dumb people, you know what. The thing is, if we were to follow that rule, he'd be one of those dumb people.
I can't believe I have to answer this. Can I answer?
Yeah, so how come you're saying that
Can I
children...
answer?
Okay, yes, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, if you leave a cow for 5 years, will the cow ever be able to talk?
No?
If you leave a fetus for 5 years, will the fetus be able to talk?
Yeah?
Okay,
Sure,
so
maybe.
then which one has reason and a soul and can make sense of the natural world, aka an elevated being worthy of protection?
But that's
a cow
not
or a human being?
That's not a good argument. That's like saying mute humans that are born, that are without the ability to speak can't have rights.
It's not just about speaking, it's
Yeah,
about
she makes a good point on
reason,
that one.
it's about having a soul, it's about being not an animal. What is a human being to you?
A human being is someone who has personality, and someone who can speak, and if you mean like biologically, like someone of...
No, just give me a definition of, you have a dog and a human being, how do you know which is which?
A human being can walk and talk and
Well,
yeah.
a dog can walk.
Before we get back into the video, I need everyone to turn on their post notifications so that you get notified whenever one of my videos come out. Like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. Let us get back into the video.
Yeah. But I can't walk and talk, sure.
Here's the
Can
difference.
kind
A
of
human
talk as
being
well.
can tell you the difference between
Bark.
right and wrong. An animal can only tell you the difference between pleasure and pain.
Yeah, but animals still suffer like human fetuses do.
But again, the moral worth of a human being is objectively different because we are able to make moral contentions, not just contentions based on how we feel. Animals can only feel. They cannot reason.
Yeah, but that's...
And therefore, we should be treated different morally. Now, from a typical Western religious view, we have souls as human beings, and animals do not. And as a soul, I mean not just in the religious sense, but I also mean that there is a part of you that is not just your 5 senses, right?
Okay, sure, well...
So for example, if you think you're only your 5 senses, which one of your 5 senses is telling you that?
Well, I don't know what you mean by 5 senses. You mean my brain?
Well, your 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, feel, hear. 5 senses. So an animal only has 5 senses. It does not have an ability to withdraw itself from its 5th sense, right?
Yeah, but how do you believe that it's okay to kill an animal when it's not okay to kill a child? You defend a child more. Some children die. Some children never make it out of the womb.
Well, because human beings are human. A is A, and human beings are worthy of protection, and animals are not humans, and they're not the moral equivalency, correct?
No, but I don't believe that. I'm not trying to argue that a human is worth more than an animal. I'm saying that even if a human is worth more than an animal, you should give animals respect.
I do give animals respect. We should treat them humanely. If you are to eat them, you should kill them in a way that does not have unjust suffering.
If you want to treat animals with whatever you mean by respect, you can go ahead and do that. But don't try and force me and all the other people who eat meat to try and engage in the nonsense that you believe in. I like burgers. I like meat, I like chicken, and I like all sorts of other meat products, and I'm going to continue doing that. If you want to eat grass and you want to keep doing that, you go ahead and do that. But don't try and force me to follow the nonsense you follow.
What about milk? But animals are raped all the time. Cows are raped to produce milk. Yeah, to produce milk, a cow has to be impregnated, and it's not like these farmers are waiting for the animal to get pregnant naturally. They have to be forcibly inseminated, which is a form of rape.
I actually think it's a great thing that we have dairy.
Okay, but I don't think that that drinking milk in and of itself is bad. But saying that animals can be raped is okay, that's beyond me.
I know I'm pausing a lot, but this student is just very hilarious to me, and I don't know why he keeps jumping up and down. He can't even stand still. I don't want to get too bogged down on this whole morality argument, but if morality is subjective, according to someone who believes in veganism and according to someone who I assume is more than likely an atheist, all any of this to you is just preferences. You prefer that people shouldn't kill animals, but it's not actually morally wrong. In your worldview, it's morally wrong, but then to the other person, it's morally right. So it's just preferences at the end of the day.
You think that cows are being raped. I gotta be honest,
yes.
I've been doing this for 12 years. I've never heard that before.
Yes, but they are raped because they're not referred to as being raped. They're said to be forcibly inseminated. How come that's okay, but raping a small child is not?
I would not.
Yeah. Welcome to Bull. I don't support raping anyone.
I don't support raping human beings. I wouldn't call extracting milk from a cow the same as what happens if a woman is raped by some savage.
I'm not talking about extracting milk. I'm talking about when you inseminate a cow to get it pregnant so it can produce milk.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, not that worried about that.
Why not? Do you not think their suffering is worth anything?
I think their suffering's fine. Again,
the thing is, he wouldn't even be able to know whether the cow is suffering or not when they actually do that. It might be the case that the cow actually enjoys that. He doesn't know whether they're suffering or not. They might enjoy the process of having it done to them and then being able to produce the milk.
Not human beings, and whatever allows the human being to flourish is what we should be concerned about. And I think it's a good thing that human beings are able to have meat, beef, and dairy, and so.
Okay, but
I appreciate your exactly. Yeah, how many did the cows build the railroads? Like, I mean.
No, but you still have to treat them with respect. Kids don't build railroads, do they?
Yeah, but they grow up to adults. Yes, cows hit a plateau. I can't believe I have to explain this. Cows eventually plateau in their ability to reason.
I'm not talking about a plateau in ability. I'm talking about suffering at that moment.
Right.
Is it okay if you know a kid is never going to grow to adulthood, like if you had like a crystal ball or something, is that okay to kill them and rape them then?
Of course not, because it's still a human being with a soul and a cow is not. But I just want to make sure we are consistent, just so we're consistent. Do you believe that we should limit the unjust suffering of insects?
Well, and I don't believe that. I don't believe in intentionally killing insects either.
So you don't believe that we should spray for mosquitoes even if they're carrying diseases that kill humans?
if they're threatening me, then it's self-defense.
Oh, okay, got it.
But a cow didn't do anything. A cow was innocent.
But what if the cow is feeding me a human being?
But you can get nutrients. The World Health Organization has already said that a vegan diet is completely healthy for all ages.
And the World Health Organization has never lied about anything the last couple of years.
No, but they stand by that.
They have a perfect record when it came to COVID and masks and the vaccine and all. And so I just want to be very clear. The push for veganism is a push for the androgenization of the American man. We need to get testosterone rates up, not down. And you do that by eating meat and not eating soybeans.
No, but you can get all of your protein. You can get nutrients all from a plant-based diet.
Okay.
Yes, you can. Look it up.
Let me just say one final thing. Do you consider yourself a liberal or?
I can. Well, it depends on the issue, but like say abortion, like I'd say I'm moderate.
Okay, so you believe in human choice.
Yeah. Well, generally, like I don't believe in my body, my choice. Generally speaking, but it depends.
Okay. Depends
on each individual.
Can I have the right to eat a steak?
You have the right to eat a steak? No, because that involves the suffering of an animal, of an innocent life.
And the American left wonders why they're losing young men. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
No, but okay.
Thank you.
There is one thing I'm definitely sure of. And it's the fact that that young student was definitely lacking in testosterone, and you can see by the fact that he couldn't even stand still, and then you can see from his stature as well. But am I surprised? No, I'm not. I do, however, think he brought up a good point, and Charlie Kirk didn't make a great point in saying that because of development and because cows will never be able to develop to a certain stage, that's why they have less value than humans. It wasn't a great argument, and that student did bring up a good counterpoint to what he said. But anyway, that was another video. If you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so that you're notified when one of my videos come out. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and X at YinkaThatGuy, and I am out.